Hey everyone, I just wanted to do a quick review on my Mosin Nagant. If you haven't heard of the Mosin Nagant, then you should probably do some research on it because almost every gun enthusiast knows about them or at least has one. So I just did a full refinish on the stock, red mahogany stain with a 7 coats of tung oil finish. I still have to put a wax coat on it, but I love it. It turned out really great. So right now, take off the bolt. You just pull the trigger and the bolt slides out. Okay, there's one screw down here right above where the magazine would go in. So you just flathead, you just unscrew that, and then once you take out this bolt, there's another screw right here. You take that out, and on every single Mosin Nagant, part of the stock, there's two pieces. On the very end, there's a top piece, and you'll have these two metal bands right here that once you push these in, they should slide right off, and that top piece will come off, and the entire barrel and upper receiver will come out. And I'm not going to do that full taking apart, because basically once you take that second screw out, that magazine just comes right out, and you have your whole trigger mechanism right here, and you can already see the barrel wanting to come out, but it's not going to come out. You know what? I'll just take this off anyways. So you're supposed to squeeze this down, and it'll just slide right off. Same thing with this one. Squeeze it. Slide right off. So then the top piece of the stock will come off. Okay. So just pull off my barrel. And what you'll notice is the very simple barrel and trigger setup. Basically what you have here is on this trigger, you have this little torsion right here, okay? And as you pull that trigger, that torsion gives it that resistance. You see it bending? And if you look inside here, once you pull that trigger, that little piece goes down. And what this does is this part right here catches on the bolt, and once you pull that trigger down, it releases. And if you want to do a very simple trigger job, which takes 5 minutes, you take apart this trigger, unscrew that with a flathead, pop out this pin right here, and you're going to pull out this part right here, and you're just going to file it down, and you want to keep putting it back together and testing it out, because you never want to file it down so much that the trigger will slip and you'll have an accidental misfire, and that is very dangerous, very dangerous. If you ever have a round in the trigger or in the chamber and it misfires, you could accidentally shoot someone, and you never want that to happen. So if you don't feel safe doing this, do not do it. I'm telling you. My trigger is a lot lighter than it was, and you don't have to put together the entire gun just to test it out. Basically, all you got to do is get your bolt, slide it in there, pull the trigger so it goes in, lock it down, pull the trigger until it fires. you want to do. So you want to slam it forward, slam it down. Do that over again. If it ever fires on its own, then never put a round in there. Never. Get a whole new trigger assembly. You never want to risk it. So, basically what I do is I pull my back until it has resistance. And then one little pull back, it releases. Very, very light trigger now for me. And that's how I like it in rifles. So thanks guys, just leave, comment, subscribe, do whatever. This is not a how-to, I'm just showing you what I did. So don't go on saying blah blah blah. I'm just learning as I go, because this gun was made in 1943. So you know, I'm not used to shooting and dealing with 1943 weapons, so it's all new to me, and it catches my interest because it's very, very simple, not nowadays where each trigger assembly has at least 150 parts to it. Very simple, and I like it. So if you don't have a Mosin Nagant, go to your local pawn shop or gun shop. They'll probably have a Mosin Nagant there for under $120. So, thanks.